Hello everyone! Welcome back to Neffy Cat! We're so glad that you can join us today. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I got inspired from another person's video. And it's about how to handle things to do when you feel discouraged. And this little one here is a major encouragement in my life. I'm sure that there's a lot of you who have a little one like this who adds a whole lot of joy into your life. Somebody's tail had knocked off this. Yes, a little tail. Look at that impatient tail. Wow, that's very impatient. Yes, it is. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, when you really are feeling discouraged, give yourself permission to take a break. Sometimes we need to have a pause, and we need to respect that about ourselves. If we don't, we can get ourselves burnt out. And when you're feeling discouraged, you'll burn out a lot quicker than you will when you're having forward momentum and you're feeling better. So give yourself permission to take a break. Now, I want to include two aspects to that. You want to be able to, take vacations. Sometimes you need a period of several days, several weeks, or even a month or two. And at other times, it may just, most of the time even really, you'll just need even a few minutes. If you're really into, a stock, you're watching a rise happen, a bounce happen, and you're wanting to get in with that, but let's say that you waited too late and you're feeling upset over it, take a break. Let yourself have some space. Go get some breakfast or some lunch if it's that time of the day. Take 5 minutes with your cute kitty. Yes, or with your little pet if you have a doggy or other little loved one. Take space with that one. Another thing that this one helps me a lot and has for a long time is that you give yourself treats and you give yourself rewards for the hard work that you do. This makes me able to continue in it where otherwise I would burn out so much faster. But let's say, for example, if you have been let's say that you've been working really, really hard for a couple of hours. Or even, let's say you've had an 8-hour day. Well, when you get home, give yourself a little nugget there. Give yourself an hour of video games or a couple of hours, especially if it's been all day. Give yourself a little time and create that in your life. Sometimes people will, say, I'm just so busy that I can't do those things. Let yourself back off on the things that keep you too busy, even if it's a little bit. Even if it's, rearranging your schedule sometimes or canceling some things that don't actually matter as much. Give yourself that space and give yourself rewards. Give yourself that 2-hour video game or have a gaming day. That's been a fun thing that we've done in my family for quite some years. The wind is blowing and he's feeling startled. Give yourself permission to enjoy that day having video games. That's another possibility that you can do too. One of the big points that has helped me is to educate myself further in the topics such as, like, if I've had especially when I was a newbie and didn't really know what I was doing, and I would have losses in the market and I wouldn't understand why. Learn why. Educate yourself more about the topic so that you know that you can overcome whatever challenge or whatever obstacle you have. If somebody got a little scared and is in his mommy's arms at the moment because there is a lot of wind blowing and it's startling this kitty, it's okay. It's okay. It's alrighty. Your mommy is here. Number 4, step back and gain perspective. Recognize that learning often does have setbacks, fall downs, and failures. Recognize that is the truth of all of us. I've pointed this little angle out before, but when you learned how to walk, you fell down sometimes. You failed sometimes. You might have crawled for a long time and then finally realized, I can get up and walk like all the other people around me are doing. But you're going to fall sometimes. It happens. You just have to get back up. Number 5, don't give up. Persistence matters. And just as I was saying, along with step number 4 about stepping back and gaining perspective, Number 5, you don't give up. Continue to learn. Continue to work on it. Number 6, keep your inner ears open. Opportunity often comes when you thought you failed. Sometimes a whole new door will end up opening up, or a new path that presents itself to you at these times. Let's say that you've tried one thing and it just hasn't quite worked out, or you'll come up with another angle when you open your mind and you open your eyes. When you look to the opportunities around you and you take them. And when they present themselves, you follow them. All right, point number 7 is something that my grandmother used to say. She used to say, keep your chin up. Oh, that's perfect. She used to say, keep your chin up, keep a good attitude, keep yourself positive. Everything will be all right. This little pie is nervous, so I'm going to call it here today. If you like the content of our videos, don't forget to take those paws and press that like button. Don't forget that you can hit the notification bells and get all of Neffy's videos. We appreciate your subscription too, because you'll have access to all of them that way as well. I thank you all so very much for your time today. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.